Alright, this one's for the ladies who get the belly cramps, and I'm talking about for that time of the month. Hi, I'm talking to you. So as a woman who experiences endometriosis, I have discovered that movement within my hips and back help me with a lot of cramping. Now, of course, there are days that I absolutely cannot move, but I can tell you taking on these movements in my hip region helps to ease a lot of the cramps and helps me with pain management. Bless you, during this time. And yeah, so I had Lovely Nature surprise me today, so I thought I would share it with you on a very womanly level here. But dancing is one of the reasons that I've always danced. And so when I was pregnant, I danced. When I find myself really trying to move out of a state, I dance. And so having this knowledge with how bodies work, it's been able to help me with a lot of control techniques for this. So this is a hip sway that I like to do, and it's just your knees are nice shoulder width apart, however is comfortable, and it will turn into an isolated movement, but this is just about allowing flow to open up right now. And so with the knees in place and not moving, not to overextend anything, keeping the upper body relatively still, just sliding the hips back and forth like they're a pendulum in a clock, right? You be sassy, you can sway them. You know, when you sway your hips like that, see, and there's going to be different movements at different times that feel very good. And there's no correct stance to this other than moving within your own body's movement and doing moves that make you feel comfortable where you're feeling the blockages coming through. Now what I like to do is figure eights. I like to do figure eights with my hips, like infinity eight, vertical, and I like to do figure eights like I'm drawing them on the floor, horizontal. And this movement I find opens up in my hip, in my joints there. It helps me open up in my thighs and in my legs. And it helps me open up in my belly where I'm feeling the cramps and I'm wanting to like crunch in and just ball up. But that doesn't help me personally. So with the drawing them on the floor, sorry guys, water is very important. So with drawing them on the floor, all I'm doing is pushing my hip forward and making a big C motion. Forward and making a C, forward and making a C. So if I were to do this sideways, forward and making a C, forward and making a C. On my back, forward making a C, forward making a C. And it's going to feel weird. And then smooth it out. So as soon as that front one goes forward and back, this one comes forward, forward. And you're going to find a way that your body has its natural flow in this 8. You can also go from the back to the front. Alright? Now I really try to isolate this movement. My knees are so bent. And I'm very open. Oh, my hips are popping. But that's the movement that opens things up for me. Alright, going back. Whew. And you know, sometimes holding onto a counter or a wall or a door frame just to get nice and isolated. Really focus the movement into the part of the body that needs to move. Alright, so that's doing the horizontal ones. That's drawing them on the floor. Okay, so now vertical ones are like drawing them in the air. You're making an infinity sign. You lift the hip, you push it out, you're like an ice cream scoop there. Push, scoop it in. Making the C, making a C, making a C, making a C. All right, and so just do it as it feels good, and then you can smooth it in. Knees stay nice and bent. They're like the springs of a car. They keep this movement all nice and smooth while keeping the balance down below. All right, so it's upward, 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 upward. Another way to do it is inward, inward. So you push the hip down and you take a little scoop and you come up. And then down and scoop and come up. Down and scoop and come up. Down and scoop. And that flows out as well as a different motion. So there we go. Going in the full circle. Now holding onto the wall if you need to really isolate. Or in a door frame is really great too. But I'm feeling where I need movement. So I can also make really big circles. Nice and big. Move within your body. Don't push it, you guys. I've been doing this for a very long time. So my body likes big movements just to allow things to open up and flow. So I'll do this until I'm tired, which isn't going to take long. Have a drink, have some nice tea, take a little relax. And yes, you did hear my hip pop there a couple of times, but that I get very tight with pain. So being able to help my body along is a very nice thing. And so I thought I would share this hip opening technique with you guys. I hope it helps you. And legitimately, those are moves that we do in class. So it's movement and thinking about open and allowing that beautiful goddess to guide us, and everybody's body moves differently. And the biggest thing I can say is move within your body so that it's comfortable and it feels good. All right, you guys, thank you for moving along with me. Thank you for allowing me to share this tidbit of information, and I really hope it helps you along. All right, I'll see you again next time.